Hi everyone, Kim here with Sunshine Creations and Crafts. I'm doing a start to finish process video for making a card from the Simple Cards Cricut cartridge. I'm using the Design Space software for this. Now if you don't have Design Space or Cricut Craft and you're using your cartridge directly, that's fine. You just need to make sure that you set your size to 4 inches and your card will cut out then at the 5.5 by 4. So I'm logged in here. I'm going to click on Insert Images, and I'm going to go back here for just a second to show you how I actually found this cartridge. Typically you would come up with all images, and that's all the images, whether they're your linked cartridges or images that you have access to. So I'm going to go to my image sets, which actually they should say your linked cartridges here, because that's really what it is. And I'm going to type in Simply Cards. And I pushed enter, or you can also click on the magnifying glass. So Simple Cards, it's not Simply Cards, it's Simple Cards. I knew that. And then I'm going to go down to the card that I want, and it would be this one here, and it kind of expands it to make it bigger. So I'm going to click on that, and it's got a little check mark here, and I'm going to click on Insert Images. Now as you can see, this card is way too small. If you click on Edit up in the right, it gives you the default width of 1.68 to the height of 2.4. That's way too small. So if you're using Cricut Craft Room or the Design Space, you need to make the card so that it's a 4.5 by 5. Now the width is going to be 5.5. That's the easy part. But you also need to make it so that it ends up being 4.25 when you fold it. So you want to click off the lock, and you want to put your height as 8.50, which is 4.25 and 4.25. So you're going to fold that card and it'll be the perfect size. Now let me expand this a little bit bigger so you can see the whole thing. You have a layer underneath here, so you want to right click, ungroup, and you want to move this to the side, and you'll see your insert. So you're going to put that right there, and you have to make sure that your images are going to cut out on your mat properly. So you want to make sure that it's within that 12-inch mark. So you're all set to cut. What you're going to do now is you're going to click on Go, and as you can see, it's going to bring up 2 mats. I don't actually prefer it this way. So this is why I wanted to do this video. I want to show you how I do it, how I learned how to do it. Click on an image, doesn't matter which one you have clicked on. And up here on the right where it says Edit Layers and Sync, you want to click on Sync. And you want to move one of your images so that it looks like it's going all on the same mat. The color part, you don't care. You don't care that it turned all pink or whatever it is. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of that. And now you'll see when I go to cut it, which I'm going ahead and push on the Go again, both images are on the mat. Now there are times when the virtual mat where the images are placed are different than here, so check that before you cut it to make sure that it is on your mat properly. Alright, so let's pause here and I'll cut it out, and we'll go ahead and put the card together. Okay, so we're back. The card cut out quite nicely, and it also left on my mat the thanks here and then all the little flowers. So I think I'm going to try and save that thanks and put it on maybe a tag or something. So that's it, and when you score it on the little indentations, it makes into a 5.5 by 4.25. Now if you're just using the cartridge, the straight cartridge, again, reminder, set it at 4. And then here's the insert. So let's go ahead and put the insert in. And I also want to put some glue, maybe like in this area here, to hold it down on the black insert. And maybe some here. And then this is just black. There's no texture or anything to it. And I think this is from Walmart. Turn that around and maneuver it. Kind of put it over to the side too much, didn't I? And all the way down to the edge. I bought something from Joann's online the other day, and I don't know if anybody if it works yet. This is what they call an adhesive remover. So I don't know if it's just for tape runner or if it will work for glue as well. If you have ever used it or you have one, leave a comment and let me know how it works for you. I put this on Cricut, so I'm going to do a little bit of a trim here. Or I think I'm going to. It's so funny, the last couple of days that I've been, you know, crafting, I've just been doing some funky things, not paying attention or something, I don't know. Alright, so just one more time. See how when I put the glue on the black piece of paper, I didn't consider that this was going to stick out. So I'm going to try and use this and hopefully it'll work. Now, let's add some bling-a-bling to this beautiful card and see where we can go with that. My tweezers. So I've got some little spots here and there that I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of bling on here. Now, I'm uploading a video right now that I did where I attempted to put bling on the card, and the bling was too big. And I thought, post office is not going to like that. So keep that in mind when you're putting embellishments on, that it's going to be hard for them to run it through the post meter machine if it's got too much on it. I think I'm going to do one right here. Now, if you don't have any, you know, clear crystal bling, if you have a Wink of Stellar pen, you can do that. You can also do stickles. Keep in mind that they take a while to dry. So if you have a crystal stickles, I'm going to stop right there. Actually, no, I'm going to put some right in here too, but I like the way this is becoming uniform. And these are Recollection blings. And I need some little ones here. Well, not that one because it just flew across my desk. Now you could also put some pretty pink bling in this, or some red. Red, black, and white look really pretty together. And then there's a little teeny tiny one right there. And I think that is all I'm going to do for this card. Another suggestion as well is if you want to give the card a little bit more texture, you can run, you know, this part through an embossing folder. Now, I actually considered doing that, but the embossing folders that I have are so dominant that I think it would have taken away from the design of the card here. So I let it be. I didn't run it through the embossing folder. But you know what? I am done. That's simple. Get it? Simple. Yeah. So, you know, you write your sentiment in there and you're good to go. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.